Hey guys, Avram Gonzales here. Hope you had a great weekend. Today's episode of Inspiration sort of came out of nowhere, and today's Martin Luther King Day, and he had a dream, but mine was really different than Martin Luther King's dream, and I'm going to explain to you what happened. So, the other night, I was sleeping, woke up, and I had this incredible dream about how awesome and how easy it would be for a dance studio to do a social media marketing campaign. Your students create the content, and you just push it through your students, and I just had all these great ideas for how a dance studio could do it, but I was driving to work, and I was thinking about our neighbors next door to my dad's dry cleaning business, and their medical marijuana dispensary, and I also thought, how easy would that be to do a social media marketing campaign? So I had a bunch of ideas for these guys, and I went over there the other day just to go, shoot the shit with them and see how business has been going, because they've only been open a couple months. And I really like the owner, Nick. Nick built his business around a passion, and that's because Nick had brain cancer and spent a lot of time using medical marijuana to relieve the pain and pressure he had in his head. That was about the only thing that would work for him, and so he's a brain cancer survivor, and that's part of the reason that he's decided to do business. So Wynn was talking to them about business, and they could definitely benefit from some marketing. They were talking about doing some traditional marketing, and I gotta say, coupons and all the advertisements that are currently in newspapers in Boulder and Colorado in general, breaking through that mess and that cluster is absolutely insane. There's so many dispensaries out there, and they're all have very similar offerings. So I was talking to them about social media. I've been getting pretty pumped on it lately, and I've got some strategies for them that I thought would really work, and so I made up this small plan that I'm going to go show with them tomorrow, share with them, and hopefully get their minds oiled and lubed to start doing something different. And Lady Jennifer there, she was pretty excited about some of the stuff I was talking about, and so I just had a couple really easy ideas for them, and it's pretty straightforward for those of us that use social media on a day-to-day basis and are kind of understanding what its benefits are for business. But for some people, it hasn't clicked yet. They don't, they're not quite geared up, and so I want to get them primed and ready to get started. So, how easy is it when you're running a medical marijuana dispensary to create a following? Because obviously the product sells itself. People want to come in and they want to buy, and they know what they're there for, and also this place offers holistic healing. So anything from acupuncture and what is the other one? I'm sure they have massage therapy. I feel like there's something else though that I'm missing, and that's one of their side offerings. So they have this whole other niche market they can capitalize on. So just a couple of the ideas I had for these guys. It's going to be really easy for Nick to leverage his passion and create an engaging story for people. He's not just some glorified drug dealer. He's here to help some people, So I have suggestions for them, anything from, the content that they're going to post. People that, there are two types of people that go to medical marijuana dispensaries. The people that think it's, for funsies, and the people that actually need it. And so there's ways to appeal to both of them. So I think Nick's story is a way to appeal to people that actually need it. To appeal to the people that don't really need it and are just faking it and getting legal marijuana, posting content on the new strains and new things that they have going on in their store. They just started doing clones, so people that are interested in starting their own horticulture and growing and being a caregiver so that you provide for people that do need medical marijuana. You can cover a slew of things and post daily, or probably, about all that stuff, as well as run promotions. It'd be so easy to just say to your customer base that's currently involved, join us on Facebook, and you're going to see daily promotions, and all you have to do is say the secret password or mention this post, and you're going to get $5 off this type or whatever, right? I also think it's going to be super easy for them to follow the current news, the regulation. Boulder is headed for some serious regulation. Sorry guys, it's getting out of control. There's going to be tons of things going on with the law, and I'm sure the feds are going to be in on this stuff pretty soon. So they can always post anything from the news, regulation, any new medical findings that have to do with it. All these things are reasons that people would seek out Colorado Care and get involved. So beyond that, I have some ideas for how they can target their customer base, and beyond that, it's all nuts and bolts. But I think I've carved out a vision for them, and I know we've only talked about a couple different things here, but I think they're going to be really successful at this, and so I'm going to keep you guys posted. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next couple months here. But I felt really good. I just went over and wanted to help these guys, and have the ability to do that, so I'm going to do that. And probably run pretty long here, but I had a great weekend. I hope you guys was fantastic, and I will see you all tomorrow. So that's it for Inspiration 18, creating a social media plan for somebody else. Thank you.